How's it going, everybody? We are going to smoke the Southern Draw Evening Jeez, my eyes. The Evening Primrose Robusto 5.5 by 54 single cigar. I don't know why I read it all. So my eyes are a little blurry because somebody just woke up from a little nap in the recliner. I haven't done that in quite a while. So my contacts are still adjusting. Evening Primrose Southern Draw. This is to go along with the Morning Glory we just smoked the other day. Gorgeous cigar. So the other one was perfect for the morning. That really was a good morning smoke. Box worthy, in my humble opinion. Let's see. We will straight cut this one. Ooh. Cocoa-y. But you guys know I don't do the whole cold draw thing because for me they hardly ever compute over to what it's like when you actually light it up. That Morning Glory was actually really good. A lot of the Southern Draws are pretty good cigars anyway. Right off the get-go, that's good. A little breeze out here, so hopefully it's not picking up all that wind noise. I don't have a mic going or anything. Definitely cocoa-y. It kind of has that burnt toast. Yeah. Kind of has that burnt toast that I get out of cigars here and there. And I actually like the burnt toast. Uh-oh. We might have a tumbler right off the get-go. Look at that. Uh-oh. Man, I dry boxed it for a moment. We got a tumbler. So what I was doing there doesn't always work, but I was pinching it a little bit to try to close off that tunnel tube to where it'll start. Sometimes it'll work, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just burns your finger. She's on the hunt for a lizard again, this kid. Anyway, even with that, it's got that burnt toast. It's got some cocoa to it. A little bit of kind of an oaky flavor, like a dark earth. It's hot underneath my finger. I think that's how far it's tunneling. It's pretty hot right there. Hopefully we can salvage this. That'd suck to lose this one right off the get-go. It's actually pretty kind of cocoa-y smooth on the retro. Not a lot of pepper to it. It's more of a cocoa-ish flavor on the retro. Sounds like a horse over here. She's got her face in a hole or something, snorting. A little more pepper right there. But that, ooh, that is very cocoa. And now like an espresso strong. Well, this thing's just all over the place at the beginning, probably because of that tunnel. Whatever it is, it's tasty. Let's get rid of this little ash, see what we got going on. Definitely got a tunnel. Happens. Ow! Shooting sparks out on my leg. There's the hole. You guys see that? Bummer. I think might have got past it though. I think I'm getting all the flavors of it now, and that's pretty good. A little more peppers picked up because I think I'm getting all the flavor of the, or all the tobacco leaf now. Still very cocoa-y. Dark woods, dark earth flavor. There's kind of a sweetness to it. And I'm still getting that burnt toast, but not as much now that I think we got past that tunnel. Or did we? Pretty cherry in there. Did that show up on camera? The cherry. Well, I'm going to keep working on this. Hopefully we can salvage this cigar. It's got good flavors. It has very good potential if I can get it the whole burn all the way around. You know, all the way around instead of just tunneling through. It's going to be a really good one because the flavors are there. It's just very inconsistent right now because of the way it's burning. Which is very sad because this is the only one I got. And I've had it for 10, 11 months. 9 months, I don't know. Something like that. However long I had the other one, it's just guesstimation. And I dry boxed this for a good 2 days. Yeah, she's getting warm all the way back there. It's still tunneling. Like I said, sometimes you can pinch it and kind of pinch it off. Doesn't seem like it's working on this one. I'm going to work on it and we'll be back. Well, update. I don't know if you guys can really see that on camera. That's a big hole down the center. Bummer. It's still tasting good. It's just not giving me the full experience, but the flavors are there. So if this was smoking just right, it'd be a really good cigar. I can say that just off of what I'm getting. But this one's pretty much just ruined. That's a bummer, because like I said, the flavors are there. If this was smoking right, it would be really, really good. And the main bummer part is this is the only one I got. So, definitely going to have to get some more of these just so I can try it full on. Take the first band off. I'm still going to work on it. I'm not gonna. I mean, the flavor, what flavor I am getting is still worth smoking it, even though it's not perfect. I'm not gonna waste it because the flavors are still worth smoking. I know I said that already, but and it's kind of stout. It didn't seem like it would be, but it's kind of a sleeper. The nicotine kind of creeps up on you. Man, what a bummer, though, you know? But it happens. I'm not going to blame the cigar. It's probably something I've done. I don't know. Or it's just my luck, the one I had. Because the quality of Southern Draw is usually top-notch. In my experience. I haven't smoked a ton of Southern Draw, but I've smoked a pretty good handful, and they've usually always been pretty darn well. The quality has been pretty darn on point. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Right now we're just kind of in the middle because the flavors are there. They're just not all together like they should be. So I'm going to still smoke this down, and if anything changes, if it starts turning out to be a full smoker, which is still going to throw the flavors off just because of the way it's burnt, I'll still come back and finish out this video in a minute. So we'll be back. I just want to show you that big old hole down the middle. Sometimes you like seeing... Never mind, I won't even go there. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're here. Still fighting the tunnel. We're just gonna call it quits on this one. It's actually getting a hot spot towards my tongue, so. Like I said, the flavors were still there. They're just not the way they should be. But it's definitely worth trying it again. I'm gonna have to get another one. I'll probably just get a 5-pack of them, because I know it's gonna be a good one. And we'll definitely revisit this one, and hopefully it'll be a cooperative. But like I said, if you've had this, let me know. If you haven't and you want to try it, let me know. I'm sure, like I said, the flavors are there, so I know once it's smoked proper, it's going to be a really good cigar. So just the bummer thing is the only one I had, first time having it, and that happened. So we'll revisit this one. But we're going to call this one quits. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Always try different sticks. And always keep it smoky, my friends.